Shut up, bitch. Shut up, bitch. You shut up, bitch. I ain't say nothing.
In the future home of Super Bowl 56, there's a look at SoFi Stadium just south of downtown Los Angeles. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Chargers. Two one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. Play fake. Here's Prescott. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Well, that's tough. You come in here, you dial up that pass play on the first play from scrimmage and get it picked.
And you know, coaches always talk about we prepare for every eventuality. You don't even mention this as a possibility when you dial up that play, right? Instead, they throw a pick, and now they're behind the 8-ball on the road to get things going.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Gerald Everett, his second touchdown on the season, and the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
On second down, Elliott once more. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase them. Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Herbert now. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Well, that's a catch of some significance. It's number 631 of his career, and why that's significant, it ties him with Hall of Famer Raymond Berry.
He was one of the most precise route runners at any position during his time in his career. So I think that we're seeing something very similar here. He may not have known Raymond Berry, but he goes about his business the same way. Understands how defenses are going to play, understands where the leverage is, and goes away from it to the tune of 631 catches.
2nd and 5 now. Herbert caught by Allen. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And Eckler will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack. Going to stop him short of the 1st down. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 1st and 1. They snap it to Herbert. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that offense and defense are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive play dialed up because defensively,
we ain't worth a goddamn.
Situations as well.
And deflating for the defense, they can't get the stop.
Well, when I had got on the game, I told him to join y'all. He said, all right. I thought he was. He went quiet. I thought he was in the game chat this whole time.
That nigga muted. He ain't shit. Yeah. He just ain't shit listening to us. Ain't shit ass some bitch.
Previous week, he got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
You was in a Madden mode getting on at 6:30?
I've been ready to play the shit ever since niggas.
You didn't get on today till 6:30, wow.
Damn, we could have been had a season A and played a season.
6:37. It was, no matter of fact, it really was closer to 7. For real. Cause I started the party at like 5:30 something.
When I got on the party, they said y'all been here for an hour and 20.
Exactly. Do the math. That's 6:50.
No, it's not. I was on the game. We was arguing about that shit before.
I've been actually.
And he's going to go down again. Only a 3-yard loss there on the sack, but more importantly, it leads to a 4th and goal.
You could have ran it.
Third goal they decided to throw for, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open. Left him nowhere to go with the football. Had to absorb the sack.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. Jalen Guyton, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. On his Hopkins now for the extra point.
That's why my phone fucking there.
And it's good to make it 14-0. Out Prescott is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott.
So his niggas is down with Call of Duty or what?
And he'll be taken down.
What, Andy said he had to do something.
Oh, I ain't know that. I already came with this shit.
Oh, he said he had something to do with it. That's like 5 minutes.
Hoping to get a little more stability in his offensive line, and of course at the quarterback
Andy wasn't trying to play no more anyway.
All of his numbers will go up.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
I think they like this drive.
Nigga, please just doing it.
Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last
you ready?
drive they went 3 and out.
You ready, Andy?
First downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Prescott.
What is that?
He'll fire this deep for Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Yeah, you know he gonna eat both.
Dak Prescott, probably not the first name you think of in terms of strongest arms in the NFL, but he showed it off there.
That nigga Jock.
And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Oh man,
We all scrap off the team.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
That's all his.
Reed gonna bring it out of the end zone. And no
Yeah,
return here for Reed.
we got that cancel out our locker room.
Yeah, why you fucking talking?
The Charger drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey,
Nigga,
let's keep
yeah,
this
we're
going.
talking.
2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you?
Oh,
I mean, this is the way
talking,
you
man.
practice it. This is the way you rehearse it.
I let him play the game,
now,
but they don't need to be
calling,
talking.
They're locked in really well.
And he'll work this forward
What is he
for
talking
about
about?
3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage.
You might have watched me a nature documentary tonight.
The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
I guess I'll drink a cold one. Shit, I ain't got no weed, man, bullshit.
Now it's Herbert.
And the only reason why I fuck with this plug, cause he pulled up on me. I could have pulled up on the nigga with that time.
Down behind the line. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. And that is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside.
My legs and shit be so motherfucking tired after work. Man, that's how I know I be working too goddamn hard for these goddamn folks.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for ankles and counters because you
but what
know
do it?
adjustments.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a tick under a minute to go before half. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Oh, my God.
Looking to throw. Prescott. That's caught once again by Gallup. And inside the 20.
That boy Day got a baby on the way.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the pistol, here's Elliott. Powers through him. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
I was shooting at them. They coming, they coming, they coming.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Prescott to throw it.
Wow, you always got some shit to say.
Touchdown, Dallas. CeeDee Lamb as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
I need to hop back on the winning time. I've been lacking on it.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
It's a new episode.
Oh, I thought it was like the end of the season.
I gotta, if now's the time. I think y'all already know that though. Never mind.
What?
The Charger drive about to get going.
Cause we were talking about that last night, I think. When I was saying like now's the time to rewatch the Game of Thrones.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert.
Cause House of Dragon coming out at the end of the month.
Is hauled in by Palmer. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. The final shot before the break for Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even 1st half, all tied on the scoreboard. The Charger drive about to get going. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, LA. And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the back.
Are y'all in game chat with now?
No.
Extra point good by.
Damn, niggas gonna do game chat no more or something?
21-14.
Yeah, they showed
a conversation.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one.
Y'all niggas ain't shit. Oh, they're talking shit to the ops after I die and everything. I ain't got no backups following me. That shit crazy.
So we will start here.
I'm gonna get my phone and y'all say something fucking clear you. How about that?
Why somebody who not on Warzone talking about Warzone activities?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Somebody pinged something. Somebody got down.
Find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath.
I literally be tired of shit after work, bro. That's the problem. I work too hard for them folks.
But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
From the 30 on second down, Prescott. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker.
I killed a nigga with that airstrike, too. Y'all ain't tell me where he at?
Where
he right here.
Please looking at the nigga goddamn put us on shirts.
No, I don't complain about that. I said the same thing. Fucking hypocrites.
Niggas who not on the game always want to talk about niggas who on the game.
Niggas just show their flaws. They can't even hide them.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm about to get a loadie. Help me. Protect me.
You lose a one-on-one fight.
Oh, I'm about to lose Lodi. Push me. I got 8 bands.
They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
It's over.
I was in game chat for 2 whole games, you dickhead.
It's Prescott.
No, I was in there talking and nobody was talking. That is a lot of our second game with you. That's our second game with you.
Yeah, y'all shoot some.
Team turmoil.
Keep his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when
It's in his toxic ass.
to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it.
Yeah, I blame him too.
Listen to this guy. He ain't worth a goddamn.
And put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get
Always ready to blame and cap. He the weak, one of those, you feel me?
Bitch, I was just second on the leaderboard. And then don't forget on the win tonight, I was second on the leaderboard.
Good
bitch.
job. I believe in you. The boys coming at you. I ain't even out there.
They can't come at me. Shit is out there. You feel me? I'm
always
somebody
who's
on
not on
the
fucking Warzone. That's why we need to go to fucking game chat to shut this thing the fuck up. He's always all he is.
I'm all in Nas head. He hates it. This shit was crazy.
This is 3rd and long.
He can't even shoot to talk. He's like Mario.
trying to get off his blanket.
Throw left side complete. That's Williams. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th.
I mean, game chat going back and forth with the ops, with the woo.
That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think he got killed in Joseph and safety.
And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Back to throw here, Herbert. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. Defenders giving chase.
Bro, I just threw a pick 6 on the 1.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Now. Right now, Cowboys.
Has a touchdown.
That shit terrible. Running back wide open. Why didn't I give it to him?
From one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a
Fuck
turnaround.
yes. You got to. You got to. I hate that it's 9 o'clock. I hate that it's going on 9 o'clock in the sun field out.
From coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tank.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said.
I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Herbert. He'll take a shot for the end zone. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. For Justin Herbert, we saw the big arm in his days in Oregon, of course. Saw it even more in his rookie season with the Chargers. And if anything, it appears to just continue to get stronger. Hopkins with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
One of them niggas met that guy, and he ain't got to worry about it. I can't speak on that note.
They will send this one away. Pollard to return from the end zone. This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to let
what? Hey, right here, he fucked up.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you
oh my God.
next drive or no? You just throw that out the window.
It'll feel R2.
Totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful.
Hey, Phil, R2.
Because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Prescott off play.
So who's the cancer now?
On the left side, Gallup's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Michael Gallup is the unsung member of the Cowboys receiving corps, but he's made some
every nigga shot him. He just looked at him.
In Dallas. Now in his fourth season,
man
he
down.
makes another one there.
Oh, you lost to the Redskins too? Nah, I lost to that nigga week 1.
That nigga was winning. He won the Super Bowl like in Sid's league.
Nah, he really trashed though. I threw that game away.
I threw like 4 picks, 4 or 5 picks. If I had a quarterback, I'd have beat his ass. But I'm still building up things on lane.
EA Sports. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Prescott.
God damn, fuck Andy.
The open man is Westbrook.
Why do they got King Kong and guys, yo? That's so weird. On Warzone, like, it's not a good match.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say
that was an interception. You gotta let him
trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he can be a big-time playmaker for us.
That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th.
Oh my God! Oh, what? J.C. Jackson. Gotta get traded off that play.
first down throw for Prescott.
Yeah, there you go, man. You get that shit back in blood.
Thus far. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Gotta figure now.
I guess because I'm the one in game chat. Y'all don't come to game chat. Shit crazy.
That's how I felt. That's how they did me.
Alright, well now we both got that shit done. We all got that shit done. We back in game chat.
I was in the game chat. I was in the game chat for 2 games, and nobody come talk to me.
And I'm the toxic one.
Yeah, I really blame Flea because he's not giving us no time. He's a real piece of shit.
What their intention is, they're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on
bitch, nigga.
here in the 4th quarter.
Go to sleep, nigga.
Running on first down, Eckler. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Bro, he backdoored me.
For him now as he's run it 11 times.
Oh, y'all good? Y'all got Flea.
Oh, shit, bro. I'm done.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down.
Oh, I didn't see him.
On the game chat.
The turnover they needed, it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he takes
Flea, what the hell?
Back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn.
Nah, I thought it was too. That's why I said what the hell, but I didn't know it wasn't.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Chargers take over first and 10.
He went up.
The Charger drive about to get going. They will look to flush the memory of that pick 6 as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the 4th quarter. Getting down to the good stuff. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, and he has a first down. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Buying time to his left. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. At the 50-yard line. Herbert to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allow...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker, and the Cowboys will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Prescott. He completes it to Westbrook. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Dak. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Prescott. And this is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown. Forget overtime. They're going to win the football game right now. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
The score, Cowboys 35, Chargers 28.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And
Yes!
And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
So now this to get them back to even heading into the break. And he has got it. So barring something crazy on the kickoff, we're looking at an extra period to decide this one. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's Dak. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition, Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. The throw over the middle, taken in. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. And a costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security, and in overtime, so paramount.
Partner, do you ever wonder, maybe they talk about it too much?
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like you can, but maybe by discussing it time and time again, and you know they overemphasized it here, it almost became self-fulfilling.
And any points beat them here, field goal or a touchdown now. And he's got this down to the 35. 75 yards rushing for him now as he was just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Eckler. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And that time the tackle by Malik Hooker. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward, and it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off, but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Overtime with less than 2 minutes to play, and we are still all time.
Fuck out of here.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
On the give, this is Eckler. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the 1st. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not in a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for the Chargers, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener.